Hey, yo! Welcome back to the Doug and Beyond. We are in full swing, of course, again, of college football. The new 12-team playoffs, which I mentioned in the last video. And yeah, we have a crazy situation actually going on, which actually could be illegal. It could be tampering. We'll get to that in just a second, but we're going back to the beginning right here for Quinn Ewers, of course, the starting QB of Texas. He left South Lake Carroll High School in Texas a year early. He did a whole bunch of extra classes to graduate and be able to actually do this, and enrolled in Ohio State University, ranked a perfect 100, 5-star recruit, tied with a whole bunch of other people, of course, in history, including his current teammate, Arch Manning, who, as we all know, is the nephew of Archie Manning, of course, the amazing QB, and also the nephew of two amazing other QBs, Peyton and Eli Manning, who of course also won Super Bowls, multiple Super Bowls in their career. Of course, my favorite, Eli Manning as a Giants fan, beating up on Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl. But we'll get back to now Quinn Ewers, who signed the first amateur NIL deal with $1.4 million to Ohio State in 2021, and only took 2 snaps for them in that year in a win against Michigan State. But then the next year, he transferred back to his home state of Texas to play for Texas. And now fast forward a little bit to this year, 2024-25 season, as he is now has a chance to actually go play in the championship game. First, he has to go through his former team, Ohio State, in the semifinals in the Cotton Bowl on January 10th, which is going to be just very exciting. Of course, we just watched Ohio State beat up on Oregon, who had an unbelievable season, who was undefeated until that game. Now they do have that one loss on the season, which was a massive loss, of course, kicking them out of it. But now, this is where the illegal part comes in, is now that there's a big rumor that Quinn Ewers has been offered just over $6 million to transfer. But where? Who is actually offering this right now? Because, again, that's illegal, and one reason is because he's still playing in the playoffs right now for Texas, and also, too, he has not said he's transferring. So this could be a massive situation that could happen, and some people are saying it's Notre Dame. So if it really is, it could kind of kill them for a little bit. It can take away wins. It can take away some transfers that were coming over, or some people that they were projected to get for next year, and in general, it could basically probably take them out of contention of actually playing for a championship, which they of course were in this year. And yeah, this is just kind of insane how teams can still be doing this. If you actually are a big school like this, you should not even have a chance to be able to have someone say, "Oh yeah, let's go and tamper and have tampering rumors about ourselves." That is very stupid. You've been doing this for a long enough time that you know just to wait. Like, come on. But yeah, this is also kind of insane how there's a chance that we have Ewers getting drafted this year. Not really as high as we were all expecting when he first got to college. Right now he's projected about 4th best QB in the draft, and also 53rd overall in this draft, with projected landing spots of probably the Browns, Raiders, or the Rams, which some of them a couple of these teams have had decent, okay seasons, and some of them have had pretty bad seasons. So either way, he would probably be another backup for these teams, or maybe starting and kind of giving the couple years and having the whole, oh, is he good enough? Is he a bust? Like whatever, all that kind of stuff. But also a little bit backwards, is Texas actually going to be moving on from Ewers and moving on to Manning for the rest right now, as another one who has actually left was Arch Manning. He left high school and went to Texas last year. He had 5 attempts. He had 5 throw attempts with 2 completions with 30 yards, and with the longest at 17. And then this year, of course, he took over for a couple games and did quite well. He 90 throws with 61 completions, a 67.8 completion percentage, 9 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions, with the longest of 75 yards and a QB rating of 184 on the season. So pretty good here. With the that's kind of where also the situation is. are they going to be moving on from Ewers and having Ewers actually go to the draft, or is he going to be transferring? And is it going to be known by Texas? Are they going to announce it to him and say, hey, we're moving on to Arch Manning, he is our guy? Because right now, that either way, they look pretty solid. Actually, they're looking like, of course, they are looking like one of the best teams in the country at this moment. Although they are having some trouble with making some big plays along the way, which definitely can be cleaned up if they just make a couple of them, which they definitely made against Arizona State in that massive two overtime win there. This for their past game. But in the end, we have kind of a big situation here going on with Texas and all of them, and especially with Ewers and this possible tampering situation that is very illegal either way. But also, with this new deal, if he actually does take it, he will still not be making the most in NIL deals, as the first two people are Arch Manning at 6.6 and Shedeur Sanders, who is at 6.5, who Shedeur and Travis are both having chances of getting drafted this year. So definitely you see that happening for them too. But of course, we have Shedeur was a 3-star, but of course we have the name. It's like LeBron's sons, who are basically making a lot of money, kind of because of their name. Like you had of course with Bronny at USC, and now Bryce has just committed to Arizona. But yeah, that's kind of where the money came from. It came from Deion Sanders, of course, having an amazing career, and his son Shedeur Sanders, who is also just having the name. I think his other son, Bo, I think it is also making some money, but it's nowhere near that much money. Although having a couple $1 million is not little. But yeah, it would bring him just under the second right here of Shedeur, which probably actually would bring him to be second if Shedeur does get drafted this year, as he would be making just over $6 million in this. So kind of going to be weird to see if it actually is true. Again, the rumors are Notre Dame having that tampering situation going on with this actual happening with this offer, and seeing if he actually does transfer or get drafted and declare. But yeah, first of all, we have to see him go through Ohio State, his former school, on January 10th for the semifinals, for the chance to get to the championship game this year, which of course that is the ultimate goal for a team, for of course college in any way. So yeah, let's see what happens. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.